What's up guys, my name is Ace and welcome back to Quick Tips. Today's quick tip is going to be talking about wall running. And first off, I want to bust a myth with wall running. A lot of people seem to think that wall running actually allows you to move faster, so you actually run on the wall faster than you run on the ground. This is not the case based on all the testing that I've done. So if you're running in a straight line and you calculate point A to point B, straight line, there's no obstacles on the ground, and you have a nice straight wall run, you will get from point A to point B in basically the exact same time. Based on all my testing, any difference was really negligible here. Now you might notice in my comparisons here, you do get there just a little bit faster with the wall runs. I believe this is more so due to the little thrusts in between your wall runs that actually thrust you forward slightly, but the actual speed that you're moving while you're on the wall doesn't seem to be any faster than on the ground. Just because you actually don't run faster doesn't mean you can't use wall runs as shortcuts. If there's obstacles on the ground or if you're at some weird angle or something like that, wall runs can technically get you from point A to point B faster. Just know that you don't actually run faster while you're on the wall compared to being on the ground. Next, I want to cover just a few little tips with wall runs that a lot of people haven't really considered or they just didn't know about. On a lot of the maps, you can actually wall run on the outside of the map. So I'm looking at like evac, for instance, or breach, because those are up on rooftops. You can basically jump off the map and then wall run on the side of the map, and you're not even within the map area. And that's okay. You won't die as long as you stay above a certain threshold there. So this is great for getting on the enemy's flank and just sneaking around the enemy, getting behind them, and they'll have no idea what hit them because you just came out of nowhere when this happens. So really practice that one. I think the best way to practice wall running, a lot of people just say go to free run, which isn't bad for practicing. I would say the best practice is if you go on the map evac, if you're able to do a wall run and chain a wall run together all the way around the entire edges of the map evac without actually landing on the ground at all, I would say you've pretty much mastered wall running. So practice that one. Try to run around all the way around the edges of evac without falling. And if you can do that, you're doing great and you are an excellent wall runner. Also, one little wall run tip that I like to do to take enemies by surprise. This one is very situation dependent, but I really love to do this because they almost never expect it. If you know an enemy is around the corner from you and you have the option to wall run decently high up on the wall around that corner, I love jumping up as high as possible on that wall running, and then jumping out off of that wall run, because they usually expect you to be at like their level when you come around that corner. So even if they expect you to be coming around that corner, they're aiming so low that they won't be able to adjust their aim up fast enough to get to you while you're way up in the air and you're already shooting at them. So that's just a great strategy that I love to use to take enemies off guard. So that's going to wrap it up for today's quick tip. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.